Don't you just love the weather in this country? It's like misty and foggy and bleh. I have a confession. I went into the hairdresser to have a haircut and change the way I look, and it kind of didn't happen because I realised I can't do it because I applied for my first adult passport, and I won't look the same now. We'll go back and get on with cleaning. I think I've done enough outside vlogging. Disclaimer, I don't actually do all of these things. I probably should, but I don't. The first thing that you want to do is check that you don't have any loose food in your mouth. If you can feel it, then quite simply you just rinse. Second thing you want to do is make sure the toothbrush is clean. All you really need to do is flick the bristles. Another good tip is sticking underneath the hot tap, which will get rid of any bacteria that is growing already on the toothbrush. Now for brushing. As simple as brushing may sound, it's actually quite complex for braces because you can't just go, brush my teeth, I'm done. There's a slight technique to it. First thing you want to do is brush with the bristles facing upwards, going through the brace, so you get in between the brace, and rinse if necessary. If not, then brush downwards with the bristles down, all the way across the bottom, and then repeat the same again for the top teeth. The order of brushing isn't exactly essential, but if you brush upwards then downwards, you can make sure that everything falls out of the bottom. Then you want to work on the surface of your teeth. When you see little kids brushing, they're brushing in circles on the front of their teeth, and that's about all they do. After doing the surface of your teeth, you want to work on the bits that you actually eat with, in between the teeth. After that, you want to work on the inner sides of your teeth, the bits that don't actually have the brace on, which should be relatively straightforward. The next tip is crucial if you're like me and you suffer from gingivitis, which is to actually brush the gums. It sounds stupid, but it actually does help clear the gingivitis as long as you don't do it too hard. If you do it too hard, you will damage the gums, so make sure it is very gentle. You then want to check your teeth. If you look in the mirror and they look clean, then you should be happy with it. If you don't think they're clean, then go back and repeat the process again until you feel happy. Little extra things that you might want to do is floss. Flossing is really good because it gets in between the little gaps in your teeth and can really help clear gingivitis. Another thing you may be given by your orthodontist is a little brush that looks like a Christmas tree. Now these are really helpful, again, like flossing, for getting in between the teeth and should clear any food that you have left over. Another thing I found is if you buy kids toothbrushes instead of adult toothbrushes, they're smaller and the heads can get in and around the teeth a lot easier. The last thing you want to do is use mouthwash. Make sure that it is alcohol free, because if it has alcohol in it, it is likely to stain your teeth, and that's something that we really want to avoid. Another extra little thing that you might want to try is salt water. If you remember from my videos where I had teeth removed, we use salt water to stop the bleeding, but it can also be used to fight off gingivitis, and it works really effectively. If you do it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, that should work really well and help fight off any bacteria you have in your mouth. And I'm done talking. Hooray! I have no idea what I'm doing in my next video, and you'll just have to wait and see, really. And whatever I do, I will see you in that video.